Right, we have a game here that looks incredibly bad for me, being second player on a board with Goat and Ninja. That said, we'll try to make things work. Longer term, there's some good stuff you can be doing. There's Paddock. There's some plus buy in Villa. You can replace horses into something. Quartermaster doesn't actually look that amazing here, I'm gonna say, just because you don't really have anything that's in the lower things that you want to gain aside from maybe Villa. What's our open gonna be? Probably Pixie Ninja. That gives us a reasonable shot at playing the Ninja both turns. Maybe even guaranteed. I think. And yeah, we'll hope that my Ninja attacks are able to do enough here. The good news is I don't think that there's anything that's really out of line where potentially be not bad. Yeah, that 5 is just devastating. Although it is a Quartermaster, I'd have been much more concerned about a replace or a Paddock. Do we trash this? I guess we do. We're going to play the Ninja. We want to play the Goat on whatever. And that way we get to hit 5-2. So that's something that seems like a good thing to have happen. Not so sure about Quartermaster. I think I'm going to tend more towards a Paddock. We can play Paddock, we can buy Villa from it. The other thing is I did just trash a copper, so maybe we should look at a replace instead, although that may kind of inhibit the ability to hit larger numbers later. So I think we'll do this with the Paddock. And also Paddock nicely does feed Daimyo now that I'm accounting for that being on the board. Could take Daimyo here. I could take another Pixie. I have the Paddock in there that I would like to play. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned about with the Daimyo is how am I ever gonna be buying Villa? Who knows? But that may be maybe something to be concerned about at a later time. It will have a targeted Ninja no matter what, so I'm not overly concerned about it missing stuff, and it is really nice if I get it on the Paddock. So let's go ahead and do that. Quartermaster and Daimyo, huh? Okay. Maybe just take more? Sure. I guess you can take Pixies into hand, so that's actually a pretty nice hit there. Being able to do that. We end up just having to Daimyo this Ninja. It's not a huge deal, but we get it on a horse, so that's beautiful. Didn't get to the Paddock, but that's fine. Maybe we just take another Daimyo. At some point we would like to be Daimyoing Paddock. We can maybe get it on the horse. Looks pretty good, gotta say. Yeah, let's do it. That's a decent one. You'll be happy to be taking Villa. I kind of need to get out of this this debt, whatever, and get myself a Villa. But I think we're doing okay on that front. I'm also making a little note here that there's a specialist Daimyo. I'm not sure how much effect that'll have on this game, but certainly some. I don't remember exactly how it works, I'm gonna admit. It is rather thingish. I am thinking, okay, so I don't necessarily need to take Villa here, like we could be replacing, you know, Goat. Eventually we can replace coppers, we don't even necessarily want to be, you know, losing all of the coppers. If we need the plus buy from Villa. So yeah, I am thinking replace. But you know, like right now I'm looking at this and I have more Daimyo, I have more payload with Paddock. The one thing to like maybe worry a little bit about is getting kind of slammed with these curses potentially, or maybe like your Quartermaster will just eat up the estates, and I don't know how I'm going to make up those points. But I think we'll probably be okay. This for you should definitely include at least one Daimyo. Not exactly sure what else. Okay, that'll be it. Guess. Okay, I want to put. Well, I guess I'm going to put all of them in a Daimyo, which means we're going to replace our Goat this turn, or we could replace a horse. We could go like replace horse to Villa. That might be a little bit more appealing, I'm thinking. I guess we could also go like replace horse to Paddock by Villa. Or replace horse to Paddock, Goat to Villa. Horse to replace, Goat to Villa. Horse to something, Goat to Villa. Maybe a specialist. Specialist Daimyo. Yeah. Okay. I'm convinced by this move. Okay. So what are we doing? We're playing the horse, unfortunately, but then we are going to specialist Daimyo. Gain a copy. Why do I not get to? Oh, right. That's not how specialist works. It's going like, why am I not getting to do a copy? But all good. All right, 4 horses in the deck. What do we want? Like Pixie Daimyo. I could also avoid potentially. Just make sure that I don't see the coppers. That seems like probably a good move. And again, the main thing I have to be concerned about here is going to be piles. Alright, replace goes away. Probably Daimyo goes away. I'm thinking I want a specialist Daimyo and kind of do the same thing that I did at the end of turn, just at the start of this one. Alright, that turn is not going too well. Yeah, I guess it ended up okay. 2 Daimyos. Okay, well we'll get the last one here certainly. How much of this horse do I need? I guess we'll have more horses later, and like we're not concerned about terminal space at all, so we can just kind of do that. What will it take to like pile estates? I mean, I can do the replace a bunch of times, right? Maybe I replace into some pixies. I'm just a little bit worried, like how much do I need to be scoring here? Possibly quite a lot. Wisp is gotta be a positive, right? Or will it be more valuable? Because I think we probably are looking at having a next turn. So maybe we keep that. We'll go like replace horse to duchy, Paddock. We do Paddock, we could do a Paddock and then we'll have horses and we can top deck a bunch of horses. I don't know. Replace. I am a little bit concerned about like points, but I don't think we can be worrying about such things too much. And that way we do top deck the horses and we don't really need to worry about the what's its later. Okay. So go Paddock. Daimyo, this Paddock. Top deck the horses, keep that. And just take province, duchy. That seems like an okay move. Just try to keep things like above where terrible things can happen to me. I don't know what the splits are on the Daimyo and specialists and stuff. This next turn I'm definitely looking at a win. Probably replaces in estates or replaces in pixies. Would be my guess. But we'll see. I don't think you'll be looking at a win this turn for you. Certainly not with that amount of debt. I think replaces and pixies should be doable. May take a little bit of doing, but you know. Alright. First thing's going to be draw. Is this any good? Yeah, it is. It gives me gains in the deck. Okay. Now it's time to start considering how I'm going to win this game. I think it's probably going to start with doing get a little bit more draw out first. Is this? That is quite good because I can get the two pixies out of it. Yeah. I mean, I'm going for it. I wonder if there's going to be an easier way to do this. I'm thinking like, okay. Next step's going to be specialist this replace. I'm gonna replace horse to replace. No, I'm gonna specialist the replace. We're gonna go curse to Pixie, and we're gonna gain a copy of the replace. Okay. All right. Next move. I need some more horses. So maybe like probably two of these. Put this in. Put those in. Pixie, that's fine. We'll go through a bunch of these. Mostly we just need to find this replace. So we can specialist, replace. That goes to replace. I do have a point lead, so I don't need to worry about other things. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep this finish this off for everybody. Keep, replace, replace, and hey, look, I could even get some more points. Yeah, so I mean, I think Quartermaster first was just like the wrong 5. I mean, you see, I didn't end up with any. I think like with Daimyo getting the Paddock in both for the money and then also for the draw. Daimyo like horse is great. Daimyo Paddock is great. Was really the thing that twisted this around. Having the 1 Pixie boom on like turn 3 or whatever it was allowed me to hit 5 there was also a really nice thing to happen. So I didn't just get shut down by Ninja. You know, I was able to get that economy into the deck despite having a constant Ninja attack. So that was really fortunate. Otherwise, I probably would have been screwed as player 2. But even so, you know, I think I might have still been in that same position had the Quartermaster 5 been a Paddock. And with that, I'll see you all